In a big event to commemorate the one-year anniversary of the opening of the Mountain America Center, Boise State men's basketball came to the MAC in Idaho Falls to battle the St. Mary's Gales in a huge event for this arena and for Bronco fans on the east side of the state. And Boise State pulled out a big win against St. Mary's, 63-60.
Who's cheering for Boise State tonight?
A terrific atmosphere in Idaho Falls for a neutral site battle as the Boise State Broncos take on the St. Mary's Gales. But it felt like a home court advantage right away for the Broncos. Boise State scores first on an Omar Stanley floater for the early lead. More from the Broncos a short time later. Tyson Degenhart with the ball and a nice feed back to Stanley for two more in the paint. That's where Boise State got things rolling Friday night. Speaking of Degenhart, the junior set the pace for Boise State in this one. Tyson led the Broncos with 17 points on 5 of 9 shooting. He scores here on a nice feed from Cam Martin inside. Broncos held a sizable lead for most of the first half, and Chibuzo Apo adds on with a triple for a 14-point advantage at the time. More from Degenhart later in the half. He's fighting in the paint again to put it up and in for Boise State, keeping the lead at double digits. 10 Broncos scored in this one, including 7 in the first half, and the 7th player to get on the board was Roddy Anderson III with 2 good finishes in the paint. Boise State showing off in Eastern Idaho as the Broncos led 34-24 at the break. St. Mary's made it close in the second half as Augustus Marcelonis cuts the deficit to 4 late with the lay-in, but it would not be enough as Boise State scores a gritty, resume-building win over St. Mary's 63-60 in Bronco Country East.
Love to come back. Hope we can do it again. Let's sell all these games out, support these guys, and then, you know, we're going to need everybody we can get. Hey, so let's get a caravan from Idaho Falls over to Boise. It's not that bad of a drive, right?
It was amazing. They traveled deep. It wasn't an easy drive, so it's a lot of love to them, and I really appreciate them for showing up, and it's just kudos to Bronco Nation.
I thought it was a really cool environment, you know, to see how many fans came all the way out here to Idaho Falls to support us really felt good, and I think it definitely helped us get the win. It was amazing, you know, to see that we had support just all across the state and not just home in Boise.
Next up, Boise State takes on North Texas Tuesday night back at Extra Mile Arena in Boise. Meanwhile, here in Idaho Falls, the Spud Kings are back on Saturday night, December 9th, here inside the Mountain America Center. And then Idaho State will play the next basketball game in the MAC against the University of Nebraska-Omaha on Saturday, January 6th. Reporting from the Mountain America Center in Idaho Falls, I'm Sports Director Eric Moon.